Hey guys, Link here. I had a delivery this morning and I quickly wanted to share it with you. I've made some new friends. They found me via YouTube, and Mick and Nicholas are working with GeekNet, and they are doing a special version of the Pacific Rim Gunpla kits, and they asked me to share it with you. So it arrived just this morning, and I've got a Gipsy Avenger HG, and it's a special metallized version, metallic version. Metallized, that makes sense, right? Okay. Let's do a quick unboxing, and then I'll put it together, and we'll have a quick talk about it. Okay, let's go. Okay, here it is, the HG Gipsy Avenger DX set, the metallic version. And as mentioned before, this one's only available from GeekNet. And I'll make sure there's a link in the comments below for you. But for those of us in Australia, of course, our mates at Hobbyco Imports will be getting in the regular version for us. And then we could paint it metallic, and that would be cool too. Let's see what we get. When this arrived too, my little girl was so excited. She said, "Wow, Dad, that's for the new Pacific Rim movie. That's the one with Finn in it." Yeah, it is. Okay, now that I have it open, the instructions are beautifully done. There we've got it there. The Gypsy Avenger honors the heroic legacy of her namesake as the flagship leader of the Mark VI fleet. More than just a Jaeger, she is a symbol of hope to millions. It's getting me all excited to see the movie. The opens Japanese style, of course. It's always nice to see that. Natsukashi. The color work in this, it looks really cool. I wasn't thinking of painting this because, you know, it's HG size, but seeing it and then the recommended paints at the bottom of the page, you know, it gets those old creative juices flowing. I'm thinking, and with it lit up too, that looks sweet, doesn't it? Yeah. The instructions are really easy. If you guys have snapped together a HG kit, you know, you're sorted. Very, very simple. The parts are not too bad. This makes me excited too. You know, when you crack open a box and it has way too many parts and you think, yeah, I'll get to that another day. This one to me is like, hey, this is a nice afternoon or a leisurely day build. So, you know, I might get into this straight away. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do, right? There's a couple of nice inclusions too. I thought these were a really nice touch from Bandai. Because there's a slight what we call it, there's mixed media in this kit. It goes into a little bit of detail. The older ones didn't have this, like how to deal with undergates, doing a number of cuts, symbology, what it means in English. So, you know, really, really helpful for us. Thank you, Bandai. They're really lifting their game. I'm super impressed with how quickly Bandai's evolving as you know, such a major player for kits. The metallic version, special instructions, because this one of course comes with, kids might not know how to use a screwdriver yet, which is kind of a really cool thing to you know, if you've got like my little girl, I might get her to put some of this together with me, you know, with my help, and that will be really cool for her. And the instructions again, English and Japanese. Thanks guys. Now first things first, does this include the LED set? And yes it does. Excitement plus. I've got no clue what these little batteries are, so I'm going to go hunting. It does say, how's this? You know, your battery cover comes on a runner. I'll go hunting for this, and I need a couple of tiny little batteries, but that's going to look awesome. And that comes with this base. I think this one might be specific to this kit too, which is kind of cool. Whoop. Now, the meat of the kit is of course the sprues, the runners, in metallic versions. And you know, no disappointment there. I said Gipsy Avenger, and you know, look at that sheen on them. I see, there we go. Look at that sheen. I mean, I can't bring myself to paint this. It already looks really, really good. We might be able to put some panel lining effects in or something like that. But this too, I'm very excited about that. I'll get a close up for you. Look at this piece. I mean, you've seen the original movie. The centerpiece of the Jaegers is that, and you know, molded. The colors dead on, and that with the LED light behind it, that's gonna look awesome. So I'm pretty stoked, pretty excited about this. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. So done in the two colors, we've got this really awesome metallic dark blue. It's almost got a hint of purple in behind it, and then a red brown gray. I would call that in my mind. And I think together, you know, the designers have done a good job putting them together. Nice gold thread there too. Yeah, it looks really nifty. So we've got that. Smaller components on this. A slightly softer plastic here. So I think that's going to be for parts that really need to click in. You guys who've made Bandai, you know what I mean, right? They put together these very clever plastic combinations for us. The sword is looking very nifty. And then these two smaller frets. Frets, excuse me, I'm saying, but that's not correct. These are just sprues or runners. There we have it. And again, these are in a slight, it's a gold. What color would I get that down to? If I had to mix this with my own paints, I would say that it's silver with some red in it, or a mix between, a very light bronze perhaps. Very nifty looking. And it's quite unique. That's what I really like about it. It's a very unique color. So the feet are a good size too. For HG, it's going to be a different scale, but a decent size, for putting on your shelf. I quite like that. Hands are very cool. We've got fists and an open hand. And a nice small sheet of stickers. Nice cool dark red. I think these will go on very well. Yeah, I wish they would throw in a set of water slides like they did with Star Wars, but, to keep the cost down, etc. If I'm given the choice, I'll take stickers and the LED unit. So, that's win in a couple of ways there. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Here's a very quick overall shot of the entire contents of the kit. Not too many parts. I think it'll be a fun, quick job, and I'll get stuck into it now, and I'll be able to give you a very quick overview and review of how the parts fit and what it looks like when it's finished. Should be pretty nifty. Please subscribe to see that next. I get my Star Wars kits, paints, and tools from my local hobby shop, Hobbyco. And let's do our part, support local, and check them out. If you're also in Australia, get your local hobby shop to contact Ryan at Hobbyco and they will get Star Wars in for you. Cool, right? Really special thanks to the Paint on Plastic co-producers, Ivan, MB Grant, Con, Jack, Simon, Robert, MC, Kelso, and Kevin. Thanks guys. Big shout out to the Paint on Plastic supporter community who helped make all of this stuff happen. I couldn't be doing it without you artists supporting this artist. Thank you very much guys. Sincerely. Hey guys, Link here. I had a quick...